Welcome to Beamer's Talented Group.
Hey guys, that was Brady saying hi, and we are here with our camper. I promised I would do a walkthrough, so that's what I'm doing right now. So, we're going into the camper. As you enter, we don't have a whole lot of space, but we have some things that are just hung up right there as you enter, so that's kind of nice. Then I'm going to let the camera adjust to color, or light, I should say, not color. Anyway, but here is Brady's half of the upper shelf unit there. She's an old camper. She's from 1999. It's a travel trail light. Here is all of his homeschool stuff. And then this is my side where I keep all of my school supplies for teaching Brady, as well as different books that I want to read, and things like that. And you can see I have like a slew of books over there. Well, not a slew. For some people that's not a slew. For me it's a slew because that's all I have space for, of the acting coaching books and things like that that I have purchased over a little bit. So then we have our little TV. It's actually an iPod. So I did leave that on so you could kind of see what we have over there. And then we have Brady's side, and he has his mini guitar amp there, as well as his decorations and his little fan to keep air flowing throughout the camper. And we have decorations throughout so that it feels a little bit more homey. And then we're going to move over to the kitchen. Like I said, it is so small. And I'm going to say sorry about the dishes. I haven't done dinner dishes yet, but I wanted to get this done before the sun goes down and we have to make a run to the post office. So that's our kitchen. I do use the induction cooktop because it works really well. It's electric and I don't have to plug in the gas and worry about all that kind of fun stuff. And we have our little Kerrigan and toaster. So those work. This is actually how I do any hot water inside the camper. I have started to boil water on the grill versus using hot water in the camper. So up here we just have our two cupboards with the dishes, and then on this side we have Tupperware and other storage, Band-Aids, cough medicine, and whatever else that we need. And we have a little storage where I keep all of our knick-knack. This is like my junk drawer up here. You can't really see it in the back right now. It's kind of messy because I've been back and forth with my mom. She was in town last week and we took her over to Disney and everything else, so that was kind of fun. So it's not quite organized up there quite yet because I was taking in all of that kind of stuff. And then on this side, right next to the door, is our mini fridge. It is literally a mini fridge. We have the freezer and just literally a mini fridge. So there's not a whole lot of room for a whole lot of anything in there, which means that we just go to the store more often. We used to have a microwave up here, but we took that out and all of that kind of stuff and created a little storage shelf. So that was kind of nice. We have a little pantry right here. We have some games up on the top, and then just food and other, the chips and things, but it's just a little pantry. It's not very organized, and they're a deep closet. It's a deep cupboard, so it's hard to organize, but we still, like, again, we don't do a whole lot, and all of that. Here are the back bed area. So there's Brady's bed, and on the back, and up towards where his head is, he does have all of his stuffed animals. And then there is his little closet for everyday kind of wear stuff. And then obviously I have the lower bed and all of that with the electric blanket and for colder nights out here. But being that we're from Minnesota, it really doesn't get that cold. So we just kind of cover up in our blankets and we're fine. And all of that. And then we have our little balloons that are big balloons that Brady bought at Disney with his money. He saves up by returning bottles to the bottle dispensary, and so that's his money to burn. And so he bought a couple of balloons to decorate our bathroom today. No, normally they're just out and about anywhere. But yeah, so this is our bathroom. As you can see, we use it to hang up clothes, and actually that's not actually hanging up clothes, that is actually drying clothes. That's my little washing machine. So I am able to wash clothes in my own camper and hang them up to dry. Depending on what I'm washing, sometimes I use the washing machines that are here at the campsite. But being that we don't have a shower, we do use the showers down at the campsite here. But this is our little bathroom. There's not much to it, and that's why we utilize all the command hooks and hanging things on the wall. You know, I've learned to kind of use that space wisely, and all of that kind of stuff. So there it is. And then when we bought the camper, the people that we bought it from had this hanging on a bathroom door, which we actually took out because with the two of us, we have a curtain that partitions it off and everything else, and it gave us more space for changing and getting ready and things like that. But I hang up towels and different things there too. And as you can see, our Stargate stuff is still up. So it's kind of fun. But then we have like my closet is right here. So and then I hang up my jewelry. The earrings, I use a plastic canvas to hang up the earrings, and then I just use command hooks for my jewelry. So that works really well to keep everything organized and neat and not in a pile of stuff. So that's kind of the inside of the camper, realistically, and I'll turn off the lights back here. But yeah, as you can see, you know, we have actually made it so that it's a big changing area. So we hook it on the walls, and then we just have a big changing area, and that's our privacy for bathroom and changing and everything else, which works out pretty well. The removing of the door was something that we did just to give us more space, and there was some damage that was kind of happening there. So we just, we'll take it off and see what happens, and it worked out really well. Then we come outside and we have our shed. There is the old microwave. So I still have it if I want to use it. We'll see. I'm going to keep it for a little bit and see if we're going to use it or not, but as of right now, I do a lot of the cooking, just cooking on the induction and the grill. So that's kind of nice. But we have our Christmas stuff. We're planning on staying at this campsite for quite a while. So that's why we got the storage unit out here, and we were able to. So it was kind of nice that we have the space for this. This dance bag is phenomenal for his clothes. It's Ovation gear. There it is. It's on the side, but it stands up and has a whole bar to hang up your clothes, so that if he's at an audition or got cast in a commercial and they ask them to bring clothes, we can just bring this and set it up, and they can see everything really nice and neat, and it's all hung up. So that's always kind of good. Then for us, we like to keep his audition clothes separate because kids are not the best at knowing what's what all the time. So we do keep his audition clothes out here all nice and neat in this. So you could buy these at Target, Walmart, you know, anywhere. But they're really nice to kind of just have around in a separate section for the audition clothes, especially if you are going on a lot of auditions and things like that. And especially, you know, if you have kids that like to get dirty. Yeah, Brady, you know, not necessarily playing in the mud, but, you know, he's running around getting dirty. So, you know, this comes in handy to keep all of those things in pristine condition. So that's that. And then we have his, I'm going to close this up. Sorry, you're going to get the wood fabric. But then we have his guitars out here for right now. It used to be, when it was colder and stuff, we kept it in the camper with us. So you know, the cold wasn't affecting it too much. But that is our storage shed. So, you know, we've made do. We've added a lock to it and all of that kind of stuff. So it has come in handy and everything else. I'm going to close this door here, the screen door. And this is let's see, I'm spinning around, I'm so sorry. This is our lot right here. So, and then this is my little, I got a Weber grill. My husband purchased it online, green, which is Brady's favorite color. It comes in handy. I did not grill at all before I came out here. So I learned how to grill because my son is an actor and we were out in up in Acton at the time. So I did charcoal grilling. The gas grilling is so much easier, guys. But yeah, so then we have our little table, and we do have another set of chairs in the back. We have, I think, 3 or 4 of those that we can put out if we ever were to have company and things like that. So yeah, and then our newest addition to our lot is Brady has a good friend out here, Zach, who lives right down the hill from us, right behind, I can't really see, oh my goodness, that sun, right behind the sun. So it's not too far, so they play and hang out together. But I decided I was going to set up a tent for them. And then I went on to FreeCycle, FreeCycle, we're getting rid of this .com thing, an app, and I got this TV for like $5. You know, got some Aerobed chairs that we put out in here for very cheap, very cheap, guys. So we're not breaking the bank, but it sure seems like it sometimes when we're sitting here looking at all this stuff that is out here. And it's a little bit messy because they've been out here playing most of the day, most of the afternoon here together and all that kind of stuff. But, and as well as this TV stand, got it for a few, I think $5 on the FreeCycle, I forget what it's called, but one of those apps that you go and you buy and you find stuff, and you just look out for the good deals. You don't, you know, you don't need to get anything too expensive, but it gives them a place to hang out. We don't have any cable or anything hooked up whatsoever. We just use this for video games and hooking up the movies. We have a portable DVD player that we hook up and put out here. And then in California, if you're going to use a tent, do not use stakes. We have sandbags. We have 150 pounds of sandbag, and we put it in the corners, and then we have one big one along the wall because we figured that's where the wind comes from the most, is over on that corner. But yeah, so it just, you know, the sandbags keep it down. We bought these nice little mats. The one thing that I did purchase was the mats at Sam's Club because we could not find any of those on FreeCycle. So that is Brady's outdoor room. You know, they talk about having an outdoor room and all that kind of stuff. So we have his tent and then our lovely little old girl camper with our shed. So that is our space. Thanks a lot. Have a great time. Bye.